Question number 10, Te Ururoa Flavell.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker. Kia ora tātou. Ko taku pātai he pātai ki te minite mō ngā take pūtea. To the Minister, does he recall his statement that, quote, anyone who can take a business away has a community over a barrel and has its workforce over a barrel, end of quote. And will the government take steps to intervene in Rotorua and Shannon to help protect jobs like it did in Southland with the threatened closure of the Tiwai Point aluminium smelter?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, yes, I do recall the statement, and in answer to the second part of the question, no. I mean, the government obviously isn't going to step in to support businesses in every case of a job loss. This government has, on the other hand, it's not satisfactory to ignore every single episode of job losses. In the case of the Tiwai aluminium smelter, the government at the time outlined the specific reasons why it intervened there in a situation it regarded as one of national interest.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Te Ururoa Flavell.
To the Minister, does he recall his statement on the same day, 8th of August, that, quote, this is a government which is pretty pragmatic, end of quote, noting that the government had also offered assistance to other sectors, such as the kiwi fruit sector, after the PSA virus. And on that basis, does he agree it would be pragmatic to support hundreds of whānau members in Rotorua and Shannon who are looking at the prospects of a very bleak Christmas unless the government puts a recovery plan in place?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, it would be, without looking into every detail of those particular businesses, it's simply not feasible for the government to put a recovery plan in place. I mean, if you just take, for instance, the Whaelmangaree and Shannon, there's been significant changes in meat industry processing that are necessitated by the fact that the national sheep flock has been shrinking while the national dairy herd has been growing. We've felt the impact of that in my electorate, where over 300 people lost their jobs at the Matara freezing works in the last couple of years. The best thing we can do is to ensure that we have an environment where businesses are investing in other industries that are growing. And the indications are that this economy is pretty positive, jobs are being created, and there will be opportunities for those who are losing their jobs.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Te Ururoa Flavell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister, will the government consider forming partnerships with iwi Māori organisations to save or maintain businesses such as Tachikawa in Rotorua, where over 120 workers will lose their jobs, and also a plant will become redundant to ensure that unemployment lines do not get any longer, especially for Māori?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, as a general point, unemployment lines are tending to get shorter as the number of new jobs in the economy continues to grow. The government is happy to work with anyone who can assist creating an environment where businesses will invest and employ. However, the use of the term partnerships doesn't explain much what's proposed. The government is very unlikely to, for instance, invest in particular businesses when they're loss-making businesses, because that would be frittering away the hard-earned taxes of others who are working hard and paying their tax every day. So we're happy to have the discussion, but those discussions have to be substantive and responsible, and it's unlikely that in these cases the government, or very unlikely that the government would intervene in what is a pretty normal process of businesses under pressure going under, jobs being lost and other jobs being created.
Question number 11, the Honourable Nanaia Mahuta.
Mr. Speaker,